because we don't think it's going to work but at the moment. But if it became possible, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? Because I could ask you the question, because it would mean that you essentially stop living now. So everybody that you know and everything that you know about is gone forever. And then you wake up like 500 years in the future. What's your favourite mind-blowing fact? I think there's a lot. I mean, from the area that I work in a bit in research is black holes. And I still think it's mind-blowing that according to Einstein's theory alone, time ends inside a black hole. So the singularity is correctly thought of as a moment in time and the end of time. Whether that's the case is it depends on understanding of quantum gravity that we don't have. The fact that black holes exist, I think, the gravitationally completely collapsed objects that distort space and time so much that even light can't escape once it crosses into the interior of the black hole, if indeed the black hole has an interior. We're even arguing about that these days. I think black holes exist is my favourite fact. What's the scariest place in our solar system? The worst place for us, almost all of it, actually, beyond Earth, is horrible for us. It's almost like where is somewhere that isn't scary, because we couldn't exist. We couldn't exist anywhere unprotected, anywhere from, about what, 35,000 feet upwards or less, right? From the top of Everest upwards. We could, and then if you go underneath the water, right? So for us, if you go just a little bit down in the earth or a little bit up, there's a narrow band which is not scary for us, and everywhere else is horrible. Amongst the worst places are the sun, right? The sun's really not very nice. No, all of it. all of it, it's all absolutely terrible. Apart from a thin band where we live. Prove that the moon landings are real. Yeah, you just any photograph, look at any photograph taken by modern spacecraft, for example, which are not American spacecraft, if you want to be really conspiratorial about it. We have photographs of the landing sites with the stuff there. And I've met several of the people that worked on the moon. I've been very lucky to do so. And they are undoubtedly not bullshit. And you've seen the video of Buzz Aldrin punching someone who said otherwise, and I fully supported him in that endeavour. How many galaxies are there? In the bit we can see of the universe, let's say 1 trillion, and you'll see different numbers because it's hard to measure actually. So we're making estimates based on little bits of the sky that we can observe. It's billions and billions and billions, to paraphrase Carl Sagan, and it's something like, you could say 300 billion, 500 billion, 1 trillion, even 2 trillion. So within a factor of 2, 3 or 4, we're not really sure. It's an estimate because you can't count them. It's an exercise for everybody who's listening. Count to 1 trillion and then come back to me when you've done it. That's a lot, right? Which physics conspiracy theory really riles me up, or you up? It is I think it is the flat Earth, because it's just bizarre. The moon landing stuff is bizarre enough, but the flat Earth thing requires almost everybody who's sensible in the world to be part of a conspiracy, and just a small number of people who, in my view, appear to be a bit odd, to be the only people who know the truth. So the idea that everybody who's kind of flies a plane or does science or does